Across Southeast Texas. Welcome to 12 News Plus. Another weather impact alert in effect overnight because of dense fog across our area. Right now we've got cloudy skies over at the Horseman's Western Store in Orange. 71 degrees, very mild night scheduled tonight ahead of a cold front that could knock temperatures down a bit up in the lakes area. This is part of the Roofing 911 Sky Cam network. So a few sprinkles with that front moving through tonight. It looks like dense fog, a possibility coming up tomorrow morning. After that moves through, we ought to see a pretty good looking weekend. The mornings will still be chilly and foggy, but the afternoons are expected to be sunny and warm. Otherwise, a warm, humid, dry forecast expected through at least Wednesday, maybe Thursday of next week. Right now, visibilities are okay, starting to get a little bit of fog up towards Jasper ahead of that stalled front. But that's one of the reasons we've issued a weather impact alert tonight, because of dense fog between 11 p.m. and 8 a.m. in the morning as that front pushes on ahead into our area. The visibilities could be less than a quarter of a mile, and that means hazardous driving conditions. So here are some tips on how to counteract that. Leave early, reduce your speed, use low beam headlights, increase distance between you and the next car, and pay attention to the rapidly changing visibilities across our area. Again, from 11 p.m. tonight until 8 a.m. Friday, that weather impact alert will be in effect. You can see why. Pretty dense in spots across Southeast Texas. That's not going to be fun on the morning commute. This is all ahead of our cold front coming in overnight. And with the warming temperatures and the changing of the seasons, tree pollen now becoming an issue with very high levels now being measured. Looking at oak, cedar, and also a little bit of pine, if I remember correctly. Otherwise, grass pollen is down today, mold at very low levels. And as expected, the drought monitor has updated today, and it's gotten worse as far as the drought in through western Hardin County. Now in an extreme drought in through Hardin County. That's a level 4. I'm surprised there's not a burn ban. I'm sure there will be coming in the next few days. Otherwise, most of the area in a level 3 severe drought, except for the eastern half of Orange and Jefferson counties, where we're under a moderate level 2 drought. Although Jefferson and also Tyler counties are now under burn bans, as you can see right there. All of southwest Louisiana under a burn ban, and Tyler, Polk, and San Jacinto counties, including Jefferson counties, now under a burn ban. And we expect further escalation of this over the coming days because we're not expecting any significant rainfall. Tomorrow, it looks like generally a low risk for wildfires because of the high amounts of humidity across the area, especially in the morning. As far as rainfall, maybe a 10% next Thursday. That may be wishful thinking with the southwest flow, the storm track well off towards our north. It just doesn't look real good as far as the rainfall expected. So maybe a sprinkle here or there tonight, not amounting to too much. And here's through the next 7 days. Next Thursday, the 5th of March, at your 7-day rainfall total. So we're getting, let's see, a 1/10 of an inch each day. So we should pick up 7/10 of an inch of rainfall through the next 7 days. And we're not going to see much of anything. So yes, the drought will worsen across our area. So as far as high temperatures, every day over the next 7 is expected to be above normal. Tomorrow, we may go to 82. Our normal high for tomorrow is 70 degrees. See that line right there? It goes all the way through Monday is our average high of 70. Then on Tuesday, it goes to 71, which will be our average high. So as you can see, we're 12 degrees above normal on Friday, 10 degrees above the normal line on Saturday, 9 degrees, you get the idea. It's above normal temperatures, not record breaking, but certainly warmer than normal weather conditions are expected through the next 7 days. Right now, maybe, well, a few sprinkles off towards our east. Front stalling just off towards our west. It's going to get a kick in the pants later on tonight, but as you can see, a lot of clouds over southeast Texas. No real dense fog yet, but a lot of times when you get a slow-moving, sluggish-moving front like we're seeing right now, this is a perfect prescription for dense fog formation. Seen it a number of times just this year. Already temperatures are running about 2 degrees warmer than we were this time last night, so that will be changing though as the front comes through That'll knock temperatures down towards tomorrow morning. Lots of moisture to work with ahead of the front. It's just a shame we don't have any dynamics or any lift in the atmosphere, so we don't expect anything more than a sprinkle if at best as this front pushes through our area. Otherwise, fairly mild in through East Texas in the 70s, although it got to the triple digits over towards Laredo this afternoon. Not bad for one of the last days of February. I think it was 102, 103. San Antonio and Del Rio got into the lower 90s. As you also see, temperatures in the 70s behind the front. So it's not the strongest front in the world, but it'll bring us a pretty decent weekend. Otherwise, lots of clouds right across southeast Texas. The rest of the state is clear pretty much. So the front will push through coming up overnight and tomorrow morning. Again, a few sprinkles here or there. And there's the fog all across southeast Texas, and there's the front moving on off towards the south. This may be a stretch. We're thinking probably the mid to upper 50s in the lakes area and into the low to mid 60s for lows in the triangle. Then we'll erode that fog, and we should see sunny skies coming up tomorrow afternoon with highs in the upper 70s to lower 80s. Okay, here's 3:30 p.m. There's your clock. Do you see that clock up there in your upper right-hand corner? 3:30 p.m. and look at the fog out into the Gulf. We will see more fog coming up Saturday morning and Sunday morning across our area as this front then begins lifting back to the north as a warm front. So it's only going to be around for a little bit. Otherwise, on the Gulf, looking at slightly choppy seas tomorrow around 2 to 3 feet in your coastal marine forecast. Looking at northwest, then easterly winds at 5 to 10 knots. Our forecast tonight, dense fog is expected. Middle and upper 50s in the lakes, around 60 in through inland southeast Texas and into the lower and middle 60s for your lows coming up on your Friday morning. We'll see slight south winds becoming north at 2 to 5 miles an hour, and it may actually go calm overnight. Then for tomorrow, upper 70s to the lower 80s are expected. Lots of fog in the morning and becoming sunny in the afternoon with northeasterly winds expected. Taking a look at your weather impacts, 7-day forecast, and again, a weather impact alert is in effect for dense fog 11 p.m. tonight until 8 a.m. Friday morning. The impact is hazardous travel. Be cautious on the morning commute. Otherwise, more fog is expected Saturday morning and Sunday morning, except that we will do temperatures in the mid-50s rather than the lower 60s in the triangle. So a little cooler on the mornings, but they will both be foggy. Otherwise, highs will be around 80, and we'll see lots of sun, mostly sunny skies coming up over the weekend. Monday into Tuesday will be kind of our transition day as we go to a much more humid forecast for Wednesday and Thursday. And if you haven't turned on the air conditioner yet, you will probably do so Wednesday and Thursday, if nothing else, to rid your home of humidity, because it is certainly going to be that way. Look at those lows, close to 70 degrees. When you get those low temperatures and high temperatures closer together, that means it's pretty humid, and that's a look at your detailed 7-day forecast. Otherwise, if you're just joining us, lots of clouds out there right now. We are looking at some sprinkles tonight as a weak cold front comes through. Dense fog is expected coming up, and that means that we're all